Hello. Many people come to me and they say, Martin, when are you
going to talk about cloisonne?
Cloisonne, yes. I started on this, I got a few false starts, and I didn't carry it through. Okay, well, something about cloisonne is that it's a metalworking craft that began in the Middle East. You have a plate of metal, and then outlines are made using a metal wire. And you make compartments with this wire and fill it in with enamel. So you have the flat areas of color separated by boundaries. And when I began talking about it before, I drew a comparison with coloring books where you have black lines, black outlines, and then you fill in the areas in between with flat areas of crayon. So cloisonne is used, it's spread out beyond that. An example is that the art of Japan relies on this style a lot. And the art of Japan had a huge impact on Impressionism, so Johann was certainly influenced by that. But another reference to cloisonne is stained glass windows, where you have outlines, and then the areas in between are filled in with flat areas of brightly colored glass. So, to use a reference to stained glass windows is in keeping with the subject matter of the painting, because you're reminded when you see a stained glass window, you think immediately, you draw associations with religion. So that's in keeping with the subject matter of the painting. And it's a little bit like, there's a song by Eric Clapton. It's called Give Me Strength. And from the very beginning of the song, you hear a church organ start in. So even before Eric begins singing, you know that a song with a religious theme is on its way. And that carries throughout the entire song. So, stained glass windows, you think of religious references, and Johann used that here. What else can I talk about? How much time do I have left, may I ask?
2 minutes and 9 seconds.
2 minutes and 9 seconds? Are you sure about the 9 seconds?
Mm-hmm. No, now it's 3 seconds.
Oh, man. Well, time slips by so fast. Okay, other things I can talk about is when it comes to the symbolism of the painting, and this painting I think is very rich in symbolism. Johann was a post-impressionist painter, but he was also referred to as a symbolist, and no one did symbolism quite like Johann. Well, maybe Bob Dylan can do it, but Johann was really good at it. And you'll notice that there's a wall dividing the painting. Yes, it's blue here. I haven't gotten that far yet. It looks like it might be a string. But it's a stone wall. And I think that that's there to separate the painting. You have the New Testament in the foreground with Christ. And then in the background, you have references to the Old Testament. We might get into that later. Okay, I'm down to a minute. What else can I say in a minute? Maybe I have time to play with the dog. Oh, and by the way, last time, I'm sorry, my apologies to the dog, but I was talking about the difference between sacred and profane love, and I used the example of the dog as sacred love, pure, uncorruptible. And she started to shake her head vigorously. I failed to mention that her love is as pure as the love of a puppy dog, or puppy love. So my apologies for that now. Will you forgive me? Will you forgive me? You're gonna make me work for this, aren't you?
Woof.
You'll forgive you if I give you a doggy biscuit? How about this? Would you accept a cigarette from me? No? Oh man, this is gonna be a hard sell. Well,
So much for sacred love, huh?
yeah. Okay, well, I'm kind of waiting for the bell to ring here.
It's been 5.
It's been 5?
Mm-hmm.
The bell hasn't rung yet.
Give up your secrets, Pablo, or the painting gets it.